So for this video, guys, we're going to look at 689 hook, and we're going to give you an opportunity to have a one-play score on this, but we're going to put a little bit more routes on the field so that way you've got other options. And we're going to do a really nice high-low with the inside receiver on the S route and the in route that we're going to put them on, which typically when people run that high-low, they're doing a short post to where they're going to get 25, 30 yards down the field. The user goes and tries to, cut that underneath that post, whatnot. This one is going to be a one-play touchdown or underneath. So you really have a much bigger, distance between the two. And let me kind of show you what I mean by that, okay? So what we're going to do is it does not matter if they're in hard flats, cloud flats, it can be in the original curl flats, it doesn't matter. We're attacking the back shell, right? And what we're going to do with this is we're going to put that X on that zig that we did before. We're going to block our running back. Then we're going to motion this player over here and put him on a streak, okay? Sometimes he'll get that outside release streak, sometimes he'll get that normal streak, it won't matter, okay? And then we're going to put the B on an in. So typically, you get the high-low, you get the B underneath, and you got a short post. A lot of people have seen that, and we've taught that. It does really great job. Well, this one is going to be on steroids because if people try to stay with this route, it's almost impossible as a user. We can always dump it to the B, but if I see people trying to stay with this route, it's really, really tough unless they know it's coming, one, and they have to have a really fast linebacker to do so. So let me show you what I mean. And you're going to see that I've got the B underneath. But since we've got good protection here, I'm going to throw this ball over the top to this player for the one-play score. Now let me show you basically how it got broke down here. It's going to have that same S route to where we're going to be able to beat this corner on the zig, right? The zig goes ahead and keeps him right there. You're going to have that ability from this perspective to beat him to the corner for the one-play score. Now, if you look at this, the tight end didn't really do that great of job on this when it comes to getting the free safety to move over, okay? It's not like he didn't get him. He still did. But even when he doesn't have a really good, movement to him, and McCourty did a really good job at this point to not bite. A lot of times they will bite on that player. We still got the ability to do it. Now let me see if I can run this again a couple times just so you can see when he does bite and when he doesn't bite. So I'll move this guy over, and what I'm going to do is put him on a streak. He still does that outside release, which is okay. It's not always going to happen that way. I'm going to tell you that. And but do this here again. You're going to go ahead. I could hit the B, but I got this. So now I'm throwing it to this player. You can see he bit a little bit more that time. And it's really about when we throw it and when he bites, because what we're happening here is that route by the S route is a little bit of a slower breaking route. So it does definitely get your tight end the ability to get up. See how he does it here? Watch where McCourty bites here. So he's going straight. See how he bit a little bit to the right? And he bit right there. As the ball is throwing, that's when he realizes it's his, and he's able to go ahead and get that touchdown, right? So the biting will happen if you wait a little bit, but I kind of like to time it. So that's why I really like this play. It's something that if you get the pressure, you just dump it off to the B. It's as simple as that. And you can see here that that's going to have a really nice option as well. It goes up that field. Pressure, okay, let's start the B. All right, it's going to be something that you can actually usually take all the way to the left side because of the zig route over here goes to the sideline, so it gives you a little bit more yardage. So I want to make sure you see, kind of where that ends up going, so you can see how long you have when it comes to being able to do it. Now, I want to show you something else where if the blitz is coming from the right, you could always take the running back and do the same thing. Okay, the running back's going to give you a lot more options when it comes to at least getting faster down the field most of the time. So definitely use that option as well. So I'm going to show you first that the B can go all the way to the left side of the field to right about the numbers. Okay, I got sacked obviously because I was watching, but because of the way that the zig takes the player all the way to the sidelines, see how the zig takes him all the way to the sidelines and opens up that space, you can be able to throw this ball to right about where the numbers, see how he's going to be open right there? That's where you're going to be able to know that you have him up until, okay? Anything longer than that, he's going right into the zig. But let's just look at the other option real quick where we're going to block our our tight end. We're going to put the running back there and do the same exact thing, right? So it's just going to be a different look. I kind of like to do the tight end more often than not because when the running back's there, it seems like it gives a little bit more people a little bit more of an alert. I gotta watch for something deep. But if you go back and forth with it, you might be able to do this twice in a game without them noticing, right? So you go, it's going to go down the field. I'm going to wait for this A to go over, and I'm just going to be able to just bomb this for the one-place score. And you're going to see how successful it is. Either way that you do it, you just got to make sure that you're giving yourself a success on that.